cyberbullying
On
tactics.
that note, you know who we needed to revisit something we were talking about with the Golden State Warriors about when you like being a good teammate and whatnot and learning
Oh
with
my
good
god.
people. So you can still learn from people even if you don't agree with each other or you dislike each other, but we don't condone falcon punching your teammate if you have a disagreement. We do not condone that, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Smash Bros today. So Falcon punching your teammate is probably pretty low on the list of things you should be doing. We don't condone
Yeah.
that. What did we say the last time, Mike? Didn't we say like so? Our conversation on the previous episode was basically we were like, oh, you know, like Golden State is doing this 2-track team rebuild thing where they're like they've got the old guard of like really talented like this old dynasty, and they're trying to like hand over the keys to the young bucks. One of those old guard, kind of a legend on his own right, and he's a little bit of a psychopath, but Draymond Green, right? And then on the other hand, in the young boys, we got Jordan Poole that's coming up. He's probably only like what, like 20, 21 years old, only drafted in the previous year. Yeah, really young. But he's like already super talented, just signed a new contract. And there was a video of the practice that came out, and Draymond Green just walks over, gets into an argument, they shove each other, and then Draymond Green just falcon punches Jordan Poole right in the face. Just pretty bad. And so yeah, there's a TMZ video up there. So if you guys want to go see that, that's
I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, yo, this has to be like a spam message or like someone's like trying to create a rumor.
Yeah, like right? Clickbait or whatever. But it was actually not clickbait. Like, legitimately not.
I was kind of shocked, to be honest, but also kind of like, damn, Draymond lost it.
Yeah, that was
to see it happen.
That was kind of uncool. In a grand scheme of occurrences that could happen in a practice, that was pretty uncool, you know. Anyway, so that was like, yeah, that was us. Maybe we were wrong about teammates or the 2-track building thing. Maybe there was some conflict in there. I mean, we were both saying that it was a positive thing, right? But
it's a positive thing, probably still, but there doesn't mean there isn't conflict within that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, eventually they'll just go along their paths and like figure it all out. Which I'm still hoping for both of them to have good careers in general, but they can be nice to the Houston Rockets and let us win some games or something like that, dude. You know?
Well, but we'll keep you guys updated on that if we hear anything more, if there's any other things occurring in that situation. But we just wanted to address that and be like, well, I guess we weren't exactly right on that case, but we'll see if it works out in the end. They seem to still be winning games, so it may not matter, but
yeah. On another note, we wanted to say happy birthday to our boy Young Karan, aka DPS Brownie.
Air horns everywhere.
38 horn. You know, we ate some sushi. Oscar was hanging out with us that night too. We played some sushi, ate some sushi, and played some poker.
Yeah, we played some sushi, ate some poker.
Yeah. You know,
super
I got
delicious.
it. And then also, I wanted to say happy birthday to my guy Sinuhe. His birthday's coming up next week, I believe. He's a Halloween baby, and Oscar and Sinuhe are some of the main reasons why we had an amazing time in Mexico recently.
You guys went to Mexico, that's right.
Exactly, and like Sinuhe and Oscar have to like translate for us the whole time.
Oh shoot!
Like, what are we doing?
It was very important. One of them was with you, huh?
Yeah. And I mean, they were just down most of the time to have deep convos while on vacation, willing to support my crazy endeavors, like go on to a salsa club and just without knowing how to dance at all, and we just try to just go for it, and yeah, we ended up having a great time.
Salsa, boy, hit him with the dance.
Show it on my Mexico video or Mexico trip video in the future. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. We'll see Mike out there dancing, doing. What else did you guys do in Mexico?
I don't know about everybody, but I know Oscar and I definitely tried crickets at one point.
Tried crickets?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I ate. It was in a.
How was it made? Was it like fried? Oh, was it like fried or like?
And some other stuff. Yeah, they were fried. Very crunchy. I also, well, one time when I tried to just eat the cricket by itself, like the leg, I didn't bite it right, so the leg was just poking my lip, and it hurt a lot. I was just like,
sucks.
damn, what am I doing?
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, basically. Also, there's this like think the canals in like is it Italy or whatever, but think of like
Oh
a
yeah.
Mexico version, and it's more like a boat party, and it's
Mm.
just wild and out there. Like we got vendors trying to coming up to us with all sorts of stuff,
While on the
whether it be
boat.
like souvenirs, food, whatever.
Mm. That is
Or the
awesome.
mariachi bands, right?
Mariachi bands.
Oscar.
Mariachi bands,
Is
yeah.
there anything I'm forgetting? I mean, I conquered at least one fear of like, even though I see an animal that could literally kill me.
What? Which
This
animal?
gigantic python.
Oh, python.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
boa
yeah.
constrictor or python or something?
And I just was like, F it, dude. My guy David, Nintendo Grandpa, just said like, I'll do it if you do it. And then something in my brain was like,
Oh my god.
don't be scared. We're on vacation. Just it's like literally Korean Mike came out and was just like, you
Korean
gotta
Mike.
try it. And when you're not in the US, it's like you just gotta try things.
No, yeah,
matter what,
exactly.
just at least try.
Get out of your
it,
comfort
right?
zone a little bit, right? Are you afraid of
Yeah.
snakes, Mike?
Honestly, when I was a kid, I used to think snakes and cheetahs were like my favorite animals. But then as I got older, I realized how dangerous they were. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of scared of snakes now.
You're like, oh, what a
that's
cute
so
little snake.
true.
It's like a rattlesnake, like rattling
Yeah.
right at you. It's like, I want to
Dude,
touch this
it's some
thing.
troll shit.
No,
But-
dude, yeah. Some people are afraid of snakes, some people are afraid of bugs, and it looks like you conquered both fears this time around.
Yeah, kind of.
That's pretty
That's a good
badass.
point.
Dude, he had put on his inner Aztec warrior, and he said, F it,
Yeah.
I'm just going in, man. Okay, well, so where'd you guys go? So it was Mexico City, right? For
Yeah, Mexico City.
how many days was it for you guys?
5 days, 4 nights, I believe.
5 days, 4 nights. Nice.
Yeah.
And what did you guys like the most for it? What was like? What do you recommend if anybody went there to go do?
Well, if it's for anybody that's maybe similar to me, the best time was like I think, actually, damn, the churros are bomb.
Oh,
From this one
churros, Ernie.
place, like I personally just like I don't know what it is about churros, but I just love it. That with the icing or like whatever. Is
I know
cream
what it
cheese
is.
Icing, Oscar,
Sugar,
you know what
my
I'm talking
friend.
about? I don't even
Sugar
know.
is what
or the
you like.
frosting or whatever.
Oh, the churros.
Yeah, with the churros.
Yeah. No, it's probably just it's mainly like cream cheese.
Okay.
Oh,
Or,
yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
that shit was so good.
What about you, Oscar?
I don't know, just like the people in general, the scenes, it's just like walking around was
Yeah.
a vibe. Like I personally loved it. Like yeah, Oscar's I was gonna say is one of the guys that I share kind of like similar hobby.
Mm-hmm.
He takes it a little further than me, but like photography, but it's still like and capturing moments basically. And we have our different like ways of doing it or what we like to capture. But it's always nice to like see him doing stuff too. And when
Unique perspectives.
we were in Mexico, we were just able to see all sorts of like scenes or like when you joked, you have to have the eye for it, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
And you just gotta be able to see certain picture opportunities, and
That's really cool.
I think Mexico was full of those. Along with their people were like super kind and just like really made the whole trip very warm, I guess. Warm, exciting. Like it just like when we like Oscar or Sinuhe would like talk to somebody, sometimes it unlocked a secret quest or some shit like
Little
that.
side quest.
And we just went out there and just did stuff, and it led to like a very spontaneous adventure, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So
good way of putting it.
necesitan aprender español, is that right?
Yes.
There you go, baby.
Good job.
Well, see, I don't
Got
even
you.
know what they said, man.
Oscar.
Oscar is in the know, and then I'm just
Yeah,
like
Oscar.
question it. Like let Vincent in the edit just like put question marks over Mike's head or some
Dude,
shit. Like,
question marks over his head. You gotta learn.
Yeah.
We gotta learn some Korean because we're gonna be going to Korea soon. But
yeah, for sure. That'd
Oscar-
be fun too.
let me ask you. Wait, so I remember you told me once. Are you Mexican Guatemalan or what did you say?
No, I'm half Mexican, half Colombian.
Colombian, Mexican Colombian. Okay. No,
it's
I thought it was
okay.
Guatemala. I thought it was.
There's a lot
That's
of-
what he said.
There's a
I
lot
haven't
of
heard
Central
Guatemala.
America
Yeah.
countries. It's just too
There
many
are.
for
I just
them.
haven't heard. I haven't heard someone that I know yet say that I'm Guatemalan. And then when I heard, like, when I thought of Oscar being Guatemalan too, I'd be like, yo, that'd be cool too if Oscar was.
Dude, because it's so silly. Because like anytime any like Latino person is around, everybody just assumes they're like Mexican. It's like okay,
Mexican,
man, but like
yeah.
I was like okay, dude. Like you can't just assume, right? But like at the same time,
Very fair.
I couldn't remember what Oscar had said, but
I think my favorite thing is when people ask me, "Oh, do you speak Mexican?" And I'm like,
do you speak Mexican?
"Yeah, I speak Mexican."
Yeah, you're like, how do I answer this? How do I answer this?
Correct them, or
You're like,
just go
well,
with it.
should I teach you the intricacies of my culture? Should I bring you to Mexico City and teach you everything about like the 1,000, 2,000 year history of this? Or, yeah, I speak Mexican. Like, it's just like, what's easier?
Yo,
Anyway.
but Oscar, what was your favorite thing to do in Mexico as a half Mexican Colombian man, and then going back to Mexico?
Back to the motherland, boy.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, my favorite thing whenever I go to Mexico, Colombia, or really anywhere that's not Houston, is just looking at like the landscape, looking at all the architecture, looking at how different the city or town is built compared to like the Houston urban areas, suburbs, even the rural areas, right? I don't know why, but I've always been interested in that.
This
like,
man's playing SimCity in his head.
No, as far as I can remember, like I remember vividly my first trip to Colombia. I was like 5, and like the first thing I saw, like landing in, I was still in the airplane, but we were landing, was the mountain ranges, and I was what is this? Like, I've never seen mountains before. Houston's like completely flat. If anything, we get like a really small hill, but that's it. Freaking
that is pretty
tall ass mountains. I'm like, this is super cool.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
And like same thing with Mexico. There's a lot of mountains in Mexico as well. I've always been fascinated by mountains, and then just like different types of landscapes. That's like foreign to me.
You traveled to a different Minecraft biome, bro. That's what you did.
Yeah, dude.
You like got off the plane and you're like, what is this?
I love that. Even in like video games and MMOs. Actually, that's probably one of the reasons why I like MMOs, is because, you know, when you go into a different zone, like the whole scenery just changes.
Right.
And then depending on how well the company or the gaming company executes that scenery, like it can look really pretty, you know?
It can be pretty breathtaking, yeah.
Yeah, but going back to the question, my favorite part of Mexico is definitely taking videos and pictures of like the buildings and like the roads, and Mike, I know, because like I know Mike likes capturing like the moments with his friends. I like that too, but if I can incorporate that with like, you know, like a backdrop or
landscape, environment,
like that's my thing,
right? I like it.
But yeah, no, it was great. I mean, obviously I enjoyed all the food, like
hell yeah.
I enjoyed the company too, and on
how many people did y'all go with? It was a lot, right?
Wasn't it like 15, 14, 15?
14, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah. But
it's a lot of people.
Honestly, I think my favorite part was when I asked everyone, I was like, "Oh, did you have fun? Did you have fun?" Everyone said yes. Yeah. And then like I went home to my mom, and she asked me like, "Oh, how was your trip? Blah blah blah. Do your friends like it?" And I was like, "Mom, like everyone loved it."
Yeah.
And she like literally almost started crying, because like she, you know, when people think of Mexico, people think of like the cartels and drugs, right? But
I guess so.
Mexico City is not even the top 50 most dangerous cities in the world. It's very beautiful. Going out into like the suburbs, even the urban areas, like only an hour away, like there's a lot of stuff to see. And like when my mom heard that, it was like, oh, thank God. Like I was, you know, like she said the same thing. Like everyone just thinks about like all the problems over there. They don't get to see the beauty, right? But the fact that like my friends were able to see it, like made her really happy, and that also made me happy too, because it was I realized how important it was for her to
like a sense of almost like relief, right? Which
is
like a little bit strange, but can be that way. Yeah, like it's like, oh, good. I'm glad that, you know, everybody, you know, put the right foot forward. Everybody saw the good stuff about, you know, about a place.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys went. Like it sounded like you guys had like an amazing time. So
yeah, it was awesome.
It was actually pretty dope. We had a lot of memories made. Hopefully we'll get to show them in the future through IG, YouTube, whatever we post our pictures on.
Yeah,
you know?
we'd love to see those. Are you tilted?
I'm always tilted. Are you tilted?
Man, I'm tilted to the max. I'm always tilted.
Special guest, young Oscar, are you tilted?
Dude, you can see it in my eyes, dude. I'm like ultra tilted all the time.